We'll get started up. Like I said before, it's not a unique experience to grieve. It's uniting, and we all, in some capacity, it's a shared experience. I think it's when it's like the tendency is to feel alone and to maybe like want to isolate yourself. But um, for me anyway, that's just my tendency anyway. But it's like we all have these like bright heart chakras, this like loving capacity, and we all know, maybe not from our own experience, or probably from our own experiences, we know what it's like to go through loss and to go through love, and all the things in between. And I think that's really beautiful and comforting that we all have that. So So we'll go ahead and just get grounded in. And if you want to lay down, or you want to sit or stand or any position, we'll just be quiet for a while. And so I'll go ahead and go through a quick chakra scan, and then we can be quiet. And if there's an area that you are particularly drawn to today, or you might just choose to be quiet and observe your thoughts instead of focusing into a physical area. So let's just start with 3 big breaths to like get any movement out, any adjusting, settling in here. We'll start with the soles of the feet, and the legs, the pelvic floor, the inner part of the legs, it's like our magnetic compass that connects us to the earth. Feeling into that sense of groundedness here and now. Connecting into the sacral chakra, pelvis, the lower abdomen, the low back, area of magnetic connection, creation. Area of somewhat deeper vulnerability. Into the solar power chakra at the tummy, like the abdomen higher up. And think about the great big energy source, big sun, combustion, metabolism, processing, fire, personal power and personal needs, standing up for yourself. Like the recognition of self. Into the golden, beautiful. It's golden to me. It's thought of as green, but to me, they're similar in color. The heart chakra are compassionate light of connection. Translated as unbroken. It contains the ability to self-heal and heal others through love and understanding. To the throat chakra, the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, our creativity and expression. Think of justice. Think of choice. Balance. To the third eye, the lighthouse, the beacon of light. Think of shining and connecting far and wide, seeing through and beyond trivial things or the day to day, the recognition and deeper knowing, the intuition, the bigger picture. And into the crown chakra that stands above the head, even with our connection to all things, to divinity and to the light and divinity within ourselves and each other, on and on and on. We'll take that energy and bring it back down into the soles of the feet. It's like a waterfall or an elevator comes down. We'll just spend some time breathing, and like I said, if there's an area that's interesting for you, or if you want to just focus on your breath. And just be here quiet. Three more breaths. noting where the mind went, what thoughts came up. Just bring the hands together to the heart. And easy, let that go. If you're in a position that you'd like to change a position, go ahead and we'll just start easy, little cat cow. Through the scanning and holding awareness into those different areas, you can get to know them, and through like meditative energy practices, start to sort of, depending on what you feel there, you might be able to breathe and expand. So we're thinking about like a sphere within these energy centers. And if it's sort of like doesn't seem like full, you can breathe and open it up. If it seems like part of it's like really big, you can bring it back into place. If it feels like congested or like garbled around, like my throat chakra area is always like, I don't know, it's like that, it doesn't seem like it even makes sense. Like it's like a Picasso situation. And just noticing that and being able to start like cleaning layers down and flushing the layers down. So taking it back down into the soles of the feet, giving it to the earth, or running it through the arms, whatever makes sense for you. Just having awareness creates change. So you don't have to do much, but if a feeling comes up and it's quite uncomfortable, you can kind of like do a little housekeeping there too. Good. Come upright, roll your shoulders. Easy breezy. Stretch the arms out side to side, up to the sky. Interlace the fingers and press up. Gentle release the hands behind you, anchor into the fingers and lift up the heart. You might tilt forward a bit, lifting up the tailbone. Easy, let that go. Walk your hands forward and slowly coming into your forward fold. We'll take a couple of big breaths to release the heart. Walk your hands up. Again, if you'd like to change your leg position, go ahead. Continue through cat-cows. Roll the shoulders. Take the shoulders down. You can keep your arms resting at your sides or on your legs. Take your chin down. We'll just easy little movements. Don't pull on your neck. We're just letting some space open up through the neck and the sides of the neck. Keeping space shoulder to shoulder across the chest. You can go at your own pace. You can hold a certain point if it feels good to hold on to. Good. Let that go. Taking the chin back up through neutral. Reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers, press up, and then take the hands forward. Stretch the back. Lift up, take the hands behind you, ease them behind you. Again, lift up the heart, pushing into the fingers gently. Exhale to walk the hands forward. Another couple of breaths, soft breath. All right, let's walk the hands up and let's just roll into a table to go through more cat-cow. Now with missing like a couple of days of yoga, I need about 1,000 cat-cows. So missing weeks of yoga, it's like I could just go on and on with it. All right, take your hands forward and come up to down dog. We'll just spend a little time here in down dog. One more breath in down dog, and we're going to come back down to table. Anchor your shoulders on your way down. Bringing the knees back down, walking the hands underneath you. Continue through a few more cat-cow. Coming back into table with your left leg back. Stretch it out, move your ankle. Bring the toes down to press into your foot. Stretching a bit through the back of the leg. Check what's happening with your neck. Often, like it just kind of hangs down. We want to give it some support here so that it's a neutral neck. Bring it back to table and change legs. Press into your toes, bringing the foot down. Good, come back to your table and take your hands, we can walk them up. Just giving a little wrist movement. Stretch them out if you want to massage. Good, bring your hands forward, coming up to down dog. And like on Saturday, we'll be just taking a very easy, gentle, balancing, flowing forward and back. Stretch a leg up. Just giving it a lift and a stretch, whatever feels good here. Change legs. Be very gentle. Let that go and step all the way forward. Come to your halfway lift. Exhale into your forward fold. Bend into your knees. Activate your core to come up. And we'll stand in mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Big stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, and we'll come into our plank pose. Bring your knees down, and we'll just be sliding forward and back. So if you want to have something under your knees for extra cushion, here we're taking the hips back, stretching through the shoulders, rolling forward to a knee plank, and then coming back and forth. So it might be a bit on the wrists. Take care of your wrists. I keep my toes tucked, but you don't have to. Really just kind of moving the heart forward, slowly lengthening the torso in the front, activating the shoulders, and then sliding back through the sacrum. Sync up your breath. And the next time you come forward, go ahead and lower all the way down. Start little cobras. Hug your elbows to your sides. Anchor your toes. Let the heart lift up with your inhale. Really focus in on the strength of the legs, the strength of the muscles surrounding the spine. The space you're creating, like a horseshoe shape from your elbow across the chest, up into the other elbow. Great, we'll push back to our knee plank. Slide the hips back. So this isn't child's pose. It's still keeping the hips relatively high. It's kind of like a stretched out puppy pose. So we're not dropping the heart too much. Tuck the toes and come up to down dog. Stretch your right leg up. Let it go and stretch the left leg up. And let it go. Step all the way forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Slowly rise up. Coming up to mountain pose. Inhale, reach. Big lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back into your plank. Hold your plank for a breath. Bring the knees down, and again, we'll just slide forward and back. we're really getting into this feeling in the upper arms and the shoulders, like you're hugging your shoulder blades to draw the heart forward. Lower down. Come to your cobra. Let it go. Push back up to your knee plank. Up to your down dog. Go ahead, stretch your left leg up. And this time we'll go ahead and take it forward for crescent lunge. We're just here breathing. Now just bring your hands down and ease your back knee down. Draw your heart forward. You might like to take the hands to the front leg. You might like to take them up. Exhale, lower the hands, step back into your plank. Take a breath in your plank. Bring the knees down, forward and back. Lower down. Cobra. Exhale. And we'll push back up to our knee plank. Into down dog. Begin your down dog. Stretch your other leg up. This is right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, crescent lunge. Exhale, your hands down, back knee comes down. Take a moment here. You can untuck the toes if you like. Drawing the heart forward, the shoulders back. And then as you wish, if you'd like to have a hand supporting you here, pad the back knee if that's useful for you, or arms up. Hands could be working towards each other, or if it's available in your shoulders to have the hands clasped, point your fingers up. Exhale, easy, let that go. Step back. Bring the knees down and return into your table. Good. In table, we'll take one hand, rotate the fingers towards you, palms on the ground. Other side. And let that go. Good. Let's take the hands forward, come up to down dog. Step all the way forward. Slowly rise up. Roll the shoulders. Good. A little bit by a little bit. Open out into your wide stance. And we'll spend a little time in our wide forward fold. Just letting it be your practice, what you're called to do. If you want to use your hands and keep them supported underneath you, if you want to stretch to one leg at a time, find free movement, twist, whatever you're drawn to here. Slowly bend the knees, come up. We'll just open out, setting up into a warrior two position through the legs, opening out to the left, and easy rise and sink. Settle into warrior two and take a breath. Release the arms, pivot the foot. If it's okay to interlace the fingers behind you, coming into your wide forward fold, the arms interlace behind. Slide the hands down the knees, and we'll come back up. Just opening the other way, setting up, and just still warming up the hips and the pelvis into this warrior two stance to the right. I think when we're engaging, contracting and lengthening muscles like this in opposition together, like the heartbeat, it's creating more circulation and giving more warmth into the muscles that need some more movement. Settle in. Let it go. Release the arms, pivot the foot one more time. Easy breezy forward fold. Slowly come back up. Heel to the feet together, shake it out. Don't need much. Back to the front of your mat, and we'll just be taking it down. Coming into your forward fold, front of the mat. Step back into your tabletop. A little bit of cat cow. We'll take thread the needle here. So take your left arm up, stretch it open, thread it through. Moving space into the back of the heart. Take your time rotating out. Change sides. Rotate out. And easy, let that go. Go ahead and sink your hips back to child's pose. In child's pose, we can find stillness. We might like to go ahead and walk the hands side to side. So getting through the side body a bit, side of the shoulder. And coming back to a neutral child's pose, letting go of the heart. Let go of the neck. Take a moment in pigeon pose or figure four. Your choice. If you want to come into pigeon, you can do it through a table or through a down dog. Slide it on in. If you'd like figure four, it could be in a seat or recline. Make your way out to the other side. and make your way out. And we'll all come down to a C, into your butterfly. And it could be some time spent upright. You might like to use your elbows. When the hips haven't had a lot of opportunity to open, I'm even more cautious about, putting weight into it, but your body, you can listen in for the cues. And just making your way into the butterfly forward fold. Ease your way up. Take the left leg forward, the right foot in. We'll just big stretch over. You can have some bend in this knee. You might like to use a pillow underneath it to keep support for it. Bring the hands up. Take this knee, that right knee, across, and we'll just do a twist. Hand behind you, lifting through the spine, opening into your twist. You can use your elbow hugging the knee or to the outside. Unravel, other side. Lifting to fold. Walk your hands back up and we'll twist on this side. Really accessing that lifting spine, drawing the front body in, slowly coming to twist. And come on out and we'll just take the legs, the feet to the ground to come all the way back. Lay back. When you're ready to spend some time in Happy Baby, bring the feet down, and we'll just come to a very easy twist. Whatever twist is best for you, where you can let go, allowing things to just be where they are. It is good. It might be nice for you to tee out the arms side to side and really ground into the shoulder, stretching through the inner arm of the arm where you're reaching away from. So my legs are to the left, and I'm really expanding through the right arm. Come out to the other side. Bring back out. Just bring the feet down. Soften the knees in towards each other for daydreamer. If there's anything you'd like to do right now to complete your practice as we wind down into Shavasana, feel free to do what you would like. Your time when you're ready to settle in. And when you do come to Shavasana, if you want to focus in again, breathing into those chakra centers, or if there was one area that still feels like it needs attention, or you can really just be this time to allow yourself to be here present and only breathing.